Hello, everyone. Welcome to our package weekly team meeting. Today is May 24. And just to share some announcement and strategy updates, we have the issue there so you can have some time to go and review. Anyone have something else that wants to share as an announcement or something that we should be aware of? Okay. So then we can move to our team discussion. In our new format, we are on week 2. That means that we are going to talk about performance and reliability updates. Katie has the first item, that is, she's proposing a change on the package settings to move it to a 2-column layout. She attached the design proposals to the issue and expecting for some feedback on it. Side note in here, this was not added to our milestone plan to have a refinement on this one, but considering the type of work, maybe we want to work on this on 15.2, so it will be interesting to have your feedback in there. There are questions about, like, is this going to need some backend work? That I think is not, but it will be good to have some engineers taking a look at it. Rahul is, I think, is already looking at it on the UX, on the front-end perspective. Yeah, any comments on that one? Okay, so our next topic is, I was just adding a note in here. So thinking on all this work that we have in our limited capacity and all the things that are going around, I think we can leverage some of the community contributors and their work and their amazing work that they're doing with us. So the change about how we are using the labels about accepting merge requests versus seeking community contributions is a very interesting change that happened, I think, like 2-3 months ago. If we want to use the seeking community contributions label, this means that we have an implementation guide on the issue. And because we added these steps about how we do refinement, probably when we refine issues, we already have like a path on how to implement the solution. So we can just add it on the description, and then the bot is not going to complain that we don't have an implementation guide, and we can use those labels. And normally those labels are used for the hackathon also. So that can be a good idea. Just sharing with all of you, that can be a good idea on how we can get some of the reliability issues that we have. And next one is now to review all our reliability and performance and stuff like that. I added to our agenda just the red ones, like the areas that we need to focus on. I would like to share with you. So corrective actions is listed on our prioritization framework as forced prioritization. That means that in theory, we should prioritize that on top of anything else with other categories. We have some corrective actions from some time ago. Before saying that we want to fix them, I would like your help to confirm, is this really a corrective action from the incident? Because sometimes we build a corrective action of the corrective action of the corrective action, which is not the case that we want to fix. We already closed some, but there are those remaining. So the first one, let me open it because I don't remember. Improving monitoring for the dependency proxy. I think it's a fairly easy change because I saw that it was about the dashboards, and it was about, like, there are people in this team that is very good at dashboards, and there are people that wants to learn. So it can be a very good opportunity for paving and solving something very quickly. Important thing in here, I'm not asking to schedule this. It's just like to bring this to the attention that we are going to be working on this sometime soon. The other one, it was a work that a community contributor started, and then were no more activity there. So my question is, can we pick it from there? And how much work is going to be if we pick it from there? Because if I get like a refinement in that, probably we can schedule it in future milestones and start dropping corrective actions to 0. The next issue, it was about, oh yeah, the multi-parts. So I was taking a look at it, and I think we can split it, but just to my understanding, because this is more like an investigation, right? Like checking about how we work with the multiparts in the different providers, different storage providers. So can we split it? So that way we can get the, go ahead.
Sorry, thought you were finished, Michelle. I was thinking of leaving a note here because we did some improvements on object storage testing in the meantime. So we can just leave some of these tests running automatically with different configurations, and then help at least generate enough logs for investigating. I don't know if that's useful enough, but I can leave a note that we can do that here in the issue.
Yeah, thank you. Regression issues, we have 2 issues, but one is the Conan one, I think. Now I need to remember what it was that about. Oh yeah, there was a discussion if this was really a regression or not, and then you added some comments, Steve, on that one. And I know that remember right now about this is going to be hard. So the question is just like, take some time so we can do some refinement and plan about how much work this can take. So later we can prioritize that.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I remember finding like what was actually going on here, but I don't recall like if it was ready to be weighted or anything.
Yeah, and the same for the feature flags. Thanks to David, I was able to bring the huge list of feature flags to only 2 more that we want to remove. Both are for Conan, if I remember well. So I think. So it's just like, again, like some refinement that is going to help us to prioritize things. So we have a lot of things that we want to fix. We don't have capacity, so we need to prioritize between all of these. Understanding how much work is going to be can help. Oh no, the Conan is the quarantine tests. And for the quarantine tests, my idea was like what I was mentioning about adding an implementation guide. Probably can help to get those ones. Like feature flags are removal, sometimes are easy, and quarantine tests kind of not so easy, but if we have some refinement in there.
And those 2 quarantine tests for Conan, I know I spent a lot of time trying to figure them out. So it's probably, we just need to schedule like a fair amount of time to look at those when it's time. Because I think we've had those scheduled in the past, and I've spent many hours trying to reproduce. And then I did reproduce, but then it like stopped reproducing after a couple milestones. So it's kind of been a mess with those 2.
Okay, it's good to know that. Thank you, because yeah, quarantine test is not on the first prioritization, just letting you everyone knows. So probably it's not going to happen anytime soon. Just letting you know, Sophia, that issue that we have on the assignment is going to continue happening. Okay.
I think from the quality side, we just only have these test quarantines, so there shouldn't be affecting some of our OKRs. It should be fine, actually.
Okay, good. So yeah, these are the most important things that we were having on our reliability and performance. I want to just let you know, thank you very much. We're very good with the most important ones that are infra dev and security issues. So that is a good thing. We know that there was a lot of OKRs for multiple teams to work on them, and we are good there. Is there any better way to share these kind of things for the performance and reliability for the next time? Okay. So if we don't have anything else, then I think that's all for today. Thank you.